Today, boys and girls, we are going to spend some time working on adding with regrouping. Let's get started. Suppose I was going to add these numbers together, 34 plus 49. Well, when we work on adding with regrouping, we have to regroup some numbers around to be able to do a problem like this. So what I like to do is I like to draw a line or imagine an invisible line right down the middle of those two numbers. And when we add, we always want to start with the ones column first, and then we go to the tens column. Earlier on, we were adding double-digit numbers without regrouping, and I reminded you guys then that I really want you to start in the ones column, because when we work on with regrouping, it's going to be really important that you start with that ones column. Well, now is the time that it's super important. We always start in the ones column. So it's kind of tempting to want to start with the tens column because it comes first, but we want to always start in the ones column right here. So I am looking at these numbers and I know that I'm going to have to add 4 plus 9, and I know that only one digit belongs down here. Well, I'm already thinking if I add 4 plus 9, I already know that the answer to that is 13. Can I write 13 down here at the bottom? No, I cannot do that because I can only have one number in that spot. So what in the world am I going to do about that? I am going to do something called regrouping. So what I like to do when I know that I'm going to have a double-digit number right here, and I can't have it right there, is I like to draw a little cloud out to the side, and that little cloud is going to allow me to put my answer in it. So 4 plus 9 we know is 13. Well, I put it over here because I know that I cannot put a 13 down here. What I can do, however, is I can keep my ones numbers together and I can keep my tens numbers together. So I'm going to take the 3, which is the ones number, and I am going to leave it down here at the bottom. I'm then going to take my tens number, which is a 1, and I am going to write it all the way up here at the top of the next column. Now I can add the rest of these numbers together to find out my answer for 34 plus 49. 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So my answer to this problem is 83. Let's try another one. Let's say I want to add 28 plus 15. Here is my line down the middle. When I'm looking at this ones column, O for ones, and I'm looking at my tens column over here. When I'm looking at my ones column numbers, I know that I'm going to have to add 8 plus 5. Well, I know that 8 plus 5 is going to give me more than one digit. So I have to put those numbers in the cloud, or I can just imagine what the number looks like. 8 plus 5 is what, boys and girls? 13. You got it. So again, I am going to keep my ones numbers all together, and I'm going to put all of my tens numbers together. So this 3 is in the ones place, so we're going to just write the 3 down. We're going to take this 1 that's in the tens place and put it in the tens place, right above that 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. So my answer is 43. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, boys and girls, Our answer for 8 plus 5 was 13, correct? Well, the answer is still 13. We just kind of spread it apart. It still says 13, but the 1 is up here and the 3 is down here. So it's kind of like we had it together and then we just split it apart. So that is how we do adding with regrouping. Today, boys and girls, you are going to get some practice with adding regrouping in your classroom. So check out Seesaw or follow your teacher's directions, and let's go ahead and start practicing adding with regrouping. You can do it. I believe in you. Have a happy Tuesday, boys and girls. Bye-bye.